Okay, first I'm going to show you how to install the navigator. Right away after you boot your toaster, just insert the navigator floppy into your disk drive and enter the Views, Files view. And up on top, if you hit Volumes, you'll see the navigator disk is showing as a floppy disk. Click on it and you'll see the navigator folder off the disk. Click on your new tech directory in the bottom view, and all you have to do is grab the navigator folder, hold down on it with one mouse click and drag it down to your bottom view into your new tech directory, and it'll copy them off the floppy disk. And at that point, click on our new tech directory, we have a navigator directory. It's probably a good idea at this point, you maybe want to assign a tab to it so you can always click in it real easy. I'll flip over here to another view and you can put it wherever you want. I'm just going to assign it to this tab right here by clicking inside the navigator directory, and as you can see, there's our programs. They're already installed, and I'm just going to go Set Tab. I'm going to select this blank one I've got right here, and for the name I'll just type in not navigator, navigator, and now when we click inside there, that automatically always brings us right to the navigator directory. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use GrabClip. First of all, what you're doing here is overlaying stuff on top of video as you're grabbing it to your hard drive, and the first part is to put all of your elements into your project. So let's go Views, Project Files, and in this one I just want to take an overlay effect and put it on top of my video so that when I play it back, the overlay effect is playing on top of it. I'm just going to select any overlay effect, put it into my project, and I have to set the controls for it. So I'm going to say stay on for 10 seconds instead of 5. We'll hit continue. And at this point, if that's all I wanted, let's take a CG page too, and I'll show you that. We'll just throw a CG page in there. This looks good. Okay. Now, at this point, I think we have all the elements because I'm going to use the CG page and this overlay effect. Let's go Views, Project Files. Flyer bug there. Okay, and we'll go inside Navigator. I'm going to run GrabClip. And first it's asking me where do I want to save my clips. I'm going to save it on my A drive. So I select my directory down here, and then up in the top I'm going to type in the file name. We'll just call this testing. Typed it in up here and select OK. And now it's going to ask how many seconds do I want to record for. Let's have it record for 15, 16, 17, 18 seconds. I'm going to select continue, and when I select continue, it's now recording anything I produce on the output of the screen. So if I'm double click on my overlay effect, we've got my overlay effect playing on top of the video. That's going to play for 10 seconds. And I'm just going to stop it early by clicking the right. Oh, it stopped by itself. Now let's do our CG scroll. Let's stop that early. Now you can see right here the title bar is missing. And until that comes back, or the controls bar, until that comes back, it's still recording. So it's still recording and it hasn't finished yet. And pretty soon that should just pop back on for us. Okay, it's back. Now let's go Views, Project Files. I put that on my A drive. Here it is. It's pretty neat. Now watch when I hit controls on this and I scroll through it. All of a sudden, boom, there it is. The overlay effect is on our clip in the computer. And we didn't record long enough. There's just the end of the DJ scroll. You can see over on the screen we just cut it off a little early, but you can see because we didn't record it long enough, we did get this one back on there, and that is overlaid on the hard drives. And now we can use that in the project, and it's already on top of it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use GrabStill. Let's just double click on GrabStill from the Navigator directory here, and it says OK to grab stills. Sure. Enter base name. I'm going to call these demo. And that's the name of the group of pictures I want to grab in. So demo 1, demo 2, demo 3, however many I grab in a row. So I'm going to hit continue. Now it says save stills where. I'm going to save them on my A drive. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it pictures. Okay. And now to properly save them inside pictures, we've got to click inside the directory. So now down here in my status bar, I've got flyer A0 : pictures. So now I've got demo up here. I'm going to hit OK. Starting frame number, we're going to just start at 0. Okay, for the first thing here, I'm just going to grab in my logo, token logo there. We'll hit grab, and it says grabbing right now, and now it says making icon. It's now grab the picture, so we could be moving our image around. We could just, now let's take this. We'll grab this border I've got here in DV1. And one of the cool things now that you're able to do with grab still is not just grabbing an input, but being able to key one input over another. Let's key our border over my logo. Grab that. And let's just reverse it and key the logo over the border. Okay. Alright. The other option you have is being able to not only key but actually switch between inputs. Let's do a half dissolve here. You can watch the screen. It's kind of ghosted on there. Now I grab the composited half dissolved image. Okay, I'm going to go right into how we would use Make Project now that we have grabbed in some stills with Grab Still. I'm going to clear out my project here. Let's go Views, Project Files, and all delete. By the way, I'm running on 4.1 Flyer, so you'll know that Navigator works with 4.1. Let's go back into the Navigator directory and click on Make Project. What this is going to do is build a project right from the stills we just grabbed in. It says choose image in sequence. Well, we saved them on our A drive and we saved them in pictures. And as you can see here, they are right here. And I can click on any one of these. And what it's going to do now is it says starting image number. We're going to start at 0, the first one we grabbed. Now it says choose an effect. Let's choose a dissolve. And you'll be able to watch up here, it's going to build a project, picture effect, in the order that we grabbed them in. Okay, and now it says demo 5, not there because we only grabbed in 4 of them. Or actually, we grabbed in 5, but it started at 0. So I'm going to hit cancel. And as you can see, the stills are here. If I click on them, they're grabbed in exactly how we grabbed them. Now, if I'm going to go into controls on any one of these right now, they're set at 2 seconds. Okay, they defaulted to 2 seconds. Well, what if we grabbed in 50 pictures and we want to change all those to 4 seconds? That's however many mouse clicks. I don't want to count a few hundred if you had 50 of them. So what I want to do now is I'm going to select the first one in my sequence here. I'm going to go into the Navigator directory and I'm going to click on set length. Double click on it and it says OK to set still length. I'll say sure. We'll go continue and it says enter still length in frames. Well, if we want 5 seconds and 30 frames a second, that would be 150 frames. So we'll just type in 150 and I'll hit continue. I'll hit enter, hit continue, and boom, I was pretty quick. You probably didn't even see it, but these are all set to 5 seconds now. It just changed all our duration on every one of these pictures. Okay, now let's say we wanted to put a song to cover just these pictures. Let's go into our audio directory and we'll choose Captured Moments. It's a great song off the Token Music Library Volume 2. Highly suggested. You might want to check them out. They're right over here. I'm going to hit controls on this and we'll see it's a 4-minute and 37-second song. But we want it to stop right at the end of our project here, or right at the end of this group of pictures. So I'm going to go into my Navigator directory, and I've moved my stop icon into the Navigator directory. But all you do is simply place your stop icon where you want your song to end. In this case, it's right after my clip here, my last clip. Then I'm going to single click on my song I want to set the length for, and then double click on song length. And it says, OK to set audio duration for Flyer C0 : captured moments. I'll say sure, continue. And what's the fade in time? It defaults to 0, and the fade out defaults to 4. They usually work. and boom, it is now set the duration for captured moment. So I'll hit on controls here, and as you can see now it's set for 24 seconds, 28 frames. It's moved the slider over to here, and our song is now going to fade out right after that. We'll just move the stop icon. So that was pretty easy. The next item we want to look at is called check all, and here we have our little video that we've built, and let's say one of these pictures accidentally got deleted and we didn't know it. So halfway through our project we come in and our client comes in and says, oh, we're missing a picture somewhere, and you don't know which one it was. Maybe there was a couple hundred pictures. They just know that they're missing something. Check all is gonna, we just select one of them in our sequence, double click on check all, and it's going to go through and says frame 0 there, and it says, ooh, frame 1 not there. I'm going to hit continue to try the next, and it says frame 2 is there, frame 3 is there, frame 4 is there. It says frame 5 is not there. Well, again, we never grabbed in a frame 5, so I'm just going to hit cancel and we're done. So that's how check all works. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use NewClip Pro, and NewClip Pro works just like Make Project, only not on stills. It works on clips. And the clips must be named NewClip 1, NewClip 2, NewClip 3, and we'll change it in the future, but right now that's what your flyer defaults to. So we're going to double click on NewClip Pro, and it says OK to build NewClip project. We'll say continue. It says locate clip directory. Well, on my A drive inside this directory I've got 3 clips labeled NewClip 1, NewClip 2, and NewClip 3. And I'm going to make sure that all I see is the path down here, and I have no file name in my upper level. We don't want to select anything inside the directory. I'm going to hit OK. Now it says locate effect. I'm just going to choose a dissolve again, double click on it, and if you watch up here it just built a project and it says, oh, NewClip 4 not there, we didn't have a 4. We'll go cancel. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use NewClip Pro, which will build a project out of clips that are cut in the cutting room, and they have to be named NewClip 1, NewClip 2, NewClip 3, but it works just like Make Project, only on flyer stills. So I double click on NewClip Pro. It says OK to build project. I'll say continue. I go on to my A drive. I've got a directory containing 3 new clips. They're labeled NewClip 1, 2, and 3, and you'll notice I don't have anything up here. All I want is the path name down here. I don't want to click on any of these. I just want to be able to see them in that view. We'll hit OK, and now it's going to say locate an effect, and I'm just going to choose a dissolve. And if you watch up here, it's going to build our project up. Try next. Well, we only had 3, and it says 4 is not there, so that's fine. I'll go cancel. What I'm going to do right now is go in and change these. I'm going to make this a variable speed 3-second dissolve, and I'm going to make this one a variable speed 3-second dissolve. And if I hit play on the project right now, what it's going to say is, oh, I need more video from the previous video icon, 16 more frames, because our effects are longer than the in and out points on our video clips. So we'll just go into Navigator, and we click on Set In Out, and what that automatically does is it automatically adjusts the in and out points on the video clips. So having it done that, we hit play, and our video is ready to play. We don't have to adjust all the in and out points on all our clips. So it's really handy if you've got maybe 50 clips that you've adjusted.
Introducing the Navigator for the Video Toaster Flyer. The Navigator package includes 8 powerful programs that enhance the abilities of the Video Toaster Flyer. Navigator automates many of the steps involved in building projects, sequencing both live video clips and still image productions. Navigator's Grab Clip allows you to pre-render CG pages, overlay effects, and animated effects, and use the switcher's keyer while recording video clips to a flyer drive. This gives you the power to have multiple overlays at the same time and to be able to fade in and out to flyer clips with the effect still playing. Navigator's new Clip Pro allows you to take a directory of new flyer clips and automatically make a project simply by choosing a directory containing the clips and then choosing the effect to place between them. Run New Clip Pro again, select another directory, and the new clips are automatically added onto the end of the current project. Navigator's Set In Out feature automatically goes into your flyer clips and sets the in-out points of video clips in a project to match the effect length placed between them. This allows you to take a project created with New Clip Pro, modify the effects and their speeds, and then automatically adjust the in and out points using Set In Out, and your project is ready to play. Navigator's Grab Still allows you to instantly grab and sequentially number flyer stills from the switcher interface while using the switcher's keyers to mix between live video sources and a video toaster's digital video buffers. Whatever's on the main output of the video toaster is saved as a flyer still. Navigator's Make Project feature automatically builds projects from sequences of flyer stills made with Grab Still. Simply choose any still from a flyer drive directory that contains pictures being used for your project. Then choose the effect you'd like to place between each still. Make Project will then load each still from the directory sequentially and place the effect between it and the next still in line. Navigator's Set Length feature lets you globally set the lengths of flyer stills and frame stores in a project. Navigator's Check All feature checks all flyer stills or frame stores in your project that may have been accidentally deleted while working on your project and tells you if one is missing in a sequence. The song length croutons in Navigator allow you to set the length and fade of a song by simply placing a crouton at the beginning and end of where you want your audio clip to start and finish. The Navigator from Token Video Productions is a powerful package of easy-to-use programs that work together to cut down on your production time, save you money, and increase the abilities of the video toaster. Because the Navigator package works directly on the video toaster switcher screen, the program uses as little graphics memory as possible. It has easy-to-use croutons to control all of its features.